Let's talk about methods, arguments. It's lowercase at arguments. Okay. So yeah. So we mentioned this before. I mentioned this before. Methods can be made to receive arguments, values as arguments, and here we've got a method, and it's going to be receiving the argument website, which has been assigned a value apple.com, and it's just got a string inside of it with a little bit of interpolation, and we see that we hit Command R, it spits out our string with the value having been interpolated here, right? Pretty straightforward. Okay, cool. So here's the interesting thing. Note that you know how we can go to the same website, right? But even though we both see it in our browser, there's really only one website. So objects in Ruby are the same way. When you pass one in, you can access it from an outside variable and inside the method. But there's still just only one object. So you can kind of see this happening if I do something like this. Let's say, well, first off, we'll say something like this, right? I want you to see this website. We pretty much understand what's going on here when we do this, right? We can see that that value is being passed through here, right? This guy is being passed into this guy, and that's this, and this goes into here, and we get that part, right? Okay, so this is, if I do this, oops, object, let's go, and like that, and I see what that ID is out here. Now this should be the same, right? Yeah, okay. Because now we are actually passing, see, unlike before when we weren't passing this variable in, this object is being passed into the method, right? Through this little mechanism here. So this is what makes this the same versus before, like we saw in the previous example, where that was not the case, right? We weren't passing a value into the method. But this time we are. So we can see that this is in fact the same object. All right, so arguments, that's all about arguments and methods.